In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to create the best at-home workouts. All you'll need is your body weight, some floor space, and the clock. Let's get started. Bodyweight workouts are so effective because you can literally do them anywhere. You could do them at the gym, you can do them at home, you can do them on your lunch break, you can do them anywhere. And all you really need is a little bit of floor space and yourself, and obviously some knowledge to be able to do various different exercises. So today, what my goal is to do is to highlight the different formats and structures you can do to build a workout, and also the different exercises you can put into those structures to make your at-home workout as effective as possible. So let's dive into that right now. So the first part here, I'm going to share with you 3 different formats and structures that you can use to build in different exercise regimes for when you're at home, or if you're trying to do this on your lunch break, or even if you're on holiday. What I will also do is I'll put some title cards at the end of this explanation to enable you to take a screenshot, and then that way you can build in your own exercises in line with the formats and structure that I'm providing here. So number 1 is what we call an imam, which is every minute on the minute. Now with an imam, you can make them as long as you want or as short as you want. What I would tend to do is choose a rep range that you can stick to for around about 30 to 45 seconds of that minute to enable a little bit of recovery before you step into the next minute. Okay, so for example, if you're able to do 10 burpees within 1 minute, I would take that down to around about 7 or 8 reps, so you're able to complete that with enough time just to get a little bit of recovery in there before you get into the next minute. With that said, obviously you want to make it more challenging, more intense, you can go for the full minute, but then making sure that you're moving straight onto the next exercise within the second minute. So for example, if you're doing a 12-minute imam, every minute on the minute, you would do minute 1, 8 burpees, minute 2, 10 press-ups, minute 3, 20 air squats, and minute 4, 20 sit-ups. Run that for the first 4-minute cycle, see how you get on. If it starts to get challenging, you know that it's obviously working, but also maybe just reduce the rep range so you're not getting caught out. The aim of the game is not to get caught out, but obviously trying to push yourself as much as you possibly can. So the first one would be an imam. So the next format and structure we're going to go for is an acronym AMRAP, which means as many reps as possible. Again, you can choose to go for a long duration, a short duration, just depends on your circumstances on that particular day or how much time you've got to give to exercise on that particular day. So you have 12 minutes to get through as many reps as you possibly can within that 12-minute time frame. So if it's 10 burpees, 10 press-ups, and 10 high jumps, you just keep cycling that at a pace, at a consistent pace that suits your fitness levels at that point in time, and do as many as you possibly can. Make sure you record how many reps you do get it written down, and when you go for it again, you can see how much more fit you've got within that time frame. You can also switch in and out the exercise with different body weight exercises and just go for a little bit more variety as well. So that's an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. So that's another format that you can play about with. The next format and structure would be rounds for time. Again, you're going to choose some exercises to plug into that format and that structure, and you're going to choose a particular amount of rounds to do within a certain time frame. So this is probably less about time and just more about how much time you've got. So if you know, for example, that it takes you 3 minutes to do 3 exercises, you can choose 5 rounds for time. So you know roughly within your own capabilities and fitness levels that you could maybe do that 5 rounds for time in 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 minutes. So that is another format and structure that you can go for, which is rounds for time. Again, you can go for 10 rounds for time, you can go for 3 rounds for time, depending on your circumstances, depending on your fitness levels, and depending on your skill and knowledge base with the exercises that you are choosing to do. Each one of these structures and formats just gives you something a little bit different each time you go to do a workout. It just creates a little bit of a variety within your training regime. So you're not always doing the same thing over and over again. You basically got a structure that you can insert and populate with a variety of different bodyweight exercises, and it just gives you something a little bit different in terms of your approach. So whether it's in every minute on the minute, or as many reps as possible, or at rounds for time, it just creates that little bit of variety and just spices things up a little bit, so you're not always doing the same thing, and there's different challenges and different approaches to each one. So as promised, I'm going to put a title card in here now. Basically, at this point in time, I want you guys to take a screenshot of those structures and formats, and then that's going to be the basis of your exercise programs for bodyweight workouts. Then we're going to move on to the specific bodyweight exercises that you can do, and also the places that you can go to try and find more bodyweight exercises so you can plug into those structures and formats. Okay, so here I'm going to show you as many bodyweight exercises you can do to put into those structures and formats that we spoke about before. What I'll also do is put these in a title card as well and leave that running for around about 10 seconds for you to be able to take a screenshot of that, so you'll have the structures and formats, the list of exercises, and also the exercises with a demonstration of me doing them just now. I hope this helps, guys, and all the best. So without any research, there is a few exercises that you can use to plug into those structures and formats of the imam, AMRAP and rounds for time. Hopefully you found those ones useful. If you are looking for some further exercises, all it takes, guys, is a quick Google search and you'll find more bodyweight exercises that you can do. So there we have it. If you're at this point in time needing to self-isolate or want to self-isolate and you still want to get the exercise in, which is important to keep the immune system up, then I would highly recommend doing these bodyweight exercises with the format suggested. All you need is a stopwatch, your own body weight, and a little bit of floor space. Every single one of those exercises I did in that corner over there. So if there is any other structures and formats that you use or any other exercises that you think are useful, let me know in the comments below and share that with the rest of the community. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.